As we used to say. Plays itself. Okay. All I wanted to say, I wrote the inversions there. The left hand moves pretty well. Again, the A minor 7 flat 5 is a diminished. D7 flat 9 is just D major. And then we have the line cliche, which again, you're just gonna play. Here's G, this is the third line, G minor, then G minor over F sharp. We're just gonna, instead of playing the G minor with the F sharp, we're just gonna let the bass do the walking, F sharp to F, and then C over E is the first inversion C. Oh, and I want to, on the, unless you have questions on that, the quarto, just to reiterate all this stuff. The left hand one, all this exercise is doing is you're holding your thumb down while you're activating these fingers one at a time. So there's these nice little groups of 16th notes. If you do one group at a time and memorize it and then look at your hand, that will be really helpful. So the first one just goes C, D, E, F. So C, D, E, F. Just do it a few times. And I want you to notice the space between the notes. It's very intentional. You play your pinky up. Play your D up. E up. F up. And every time you come up, in the silence is an opportunity to reset your hand as best you can. Again, don't be too nitpicky about this, but we're looking at gradual improvement. You're not going to play it perfectly at first, and in fact, we've been working on this for a while, and you're getting better. But it's still, this is a new way to tackle your hand position. And again, everything's relaxed, strong core, and flat wrist. So don't start to do this. See what happens when you tilt your wrist this way, your fingers are gonna have to tilt back to compensate. And this is super tense. Looks like monkey hand. We don't want that. So we want flat wrist and nice curves. And for you, the main problem in your right hand is your straight pinky. So we need to try to get him to play with the other guys. And then in your right hand, I don't know where it went. Anyway, so same thing in your right hand, holding your thumb down, just one at a time. And your fingers are gonna come up a little bit. Don't worry about that. That will gradually improve. Do your best to keep them. So that's why when you play and you come up, and then when this finger goes down, I'm exaggerating, you're gonna do this. So when it comes back to silence, just reset it and try to get it to where it doesn't do that quite so much. It's never gonna be perfect, even I'm not. When I do these, my hand behaves because I've done those so much. But in the real world, when I'm playing, it kind of, they wiggle around a little bit. But just do your best at this point. Again.
All right.